Hey, it's Dawn Luckowitz, and I want to talk to you really briefly about living in our purpose and something that's so crucial to truly living out our purpose. So before we get to that, we need to talk about what is our purpose. Each of us has been created for something unique, something special, to do something amazing and incredible in this world. And for each of us, it's going to be different. We've all been designed with very unique gifts and talents and desires in our heart. To me, purpose is taking those gifts and taking those talents and taking those desires that have been put deep within me and pulling them all together and utilizing them in a way that's going to serve and honor God and serve and honor those around me, to use them for the reason they were given to me. It's so sad when you see somebody that has a special gift and talent that they just choose not to use for whatever reason. So I want you to start to think about your purpose. Your purpose may be to raise amazing human beings, to be the best mother or father that ever lived, right? To be raising those kids. Your purpose might be to serve in a capacity in your church or to serve in another. Each of us, it's going to be something different. And your purpose isn't better or worse than somebody else's as long as you're using, again, the gifts and talents that were given to you. It's taken me a long time to figure out what that is. I was talking to somebody recently about how it took me a long time to figure it out because we all have amazing gifts. We all have amazing talents. But mine always felt and seemed so random to me. And I couldn't figure out how they meshed together, how they worked together, how to tie them in a way to actually use them all together to serve. Okay, so once you figure that out, in order to fully live that out, guys, it's simple. We need to be healthy. We need to be healthy of mind and of body and of spirit. If we are not taking care of ourselves, we are not good to anybody. Take the example of maybe your purpose is to be an incredible mother, to serve your children and your family and to raise them up to be good servants themselves, right? If you are not getting enough sleep, if you are not eating enough of the right foods, if you're not physically getting some activity in, you cannot use those gifts to the best of your ability. You cannot fully live in your purpose and serve the way that you were designed to do. I want you to think about whatever it is your specific purpose is. How much better and more fully can you be living in it if you had more energy? More energy, guys, it's gonna come from getting enough sleep, from eating the right foods, and from physical activity, taking care of yourself. You don't need to turn into some crazy gym freak. You don't need to turn into some clean eating machine. You don't need to turn into somebody that's setting your alarm to go to sleep at a certain time and wake up at a certain time. You don't need to be totally super programmed that way. But you do need to be more mindful of it. You do need to be taking steps to be, again, getting more sleep, eating more of the right foods, and getting in physical activity. I would love to help you figure some of that out if that's something that is new and challenging to you. But I encourage you to start simply. Add more veggies to your day. It's so easy to say add more fruit. Most people love fruit and not enough veggies. Add an extra serving of veggies each day. Or if you're not eating veggies regularly, add a serving of vegetables to each meal. Start there. Add increased water to your day. A simple rule of thumb, take your weight, divide it by 2, and drink that many ounces a day. So if you're 150 pounds, drink about 75 ounces of water a day. Start there. Start going to bed a little bit earlier. Start winding down for bed a little bit sooner so you can get that sleep. And start incorporating some physical activity. It might be 10 minutes of something new a day. If it's warm enough to get out and walk, go do it. But if you're not fully taking care of your body, you're not going to be able to live fully in your purpose. The other part, guys, you need to be taking care of your mind and your spirit. If you are not finding your rest and finding your peace, which to me comes in God alone, but if you're not finding that peace and that time, again, you can't fully realize those gifts. And if you're not taking care of your brain, if you're not filling it with positive and uplifting and encouraging thoughts, if you're not surrounding yourself with those kind of people, you're going to constantly be feeling like you are beat down. And again, you cannot fully live in that purpose. We were created and designed for a purpose. Your purpose and my purpose are different. But what doesn't change is if you are not living as healthy a life as you cannot live that out. You cannot fully realize that, and you cannot fully serve in the capacity that you were created to serve. Plain and simple. I want you guys to let that sink in. There was an awesome quote that I saw in the Motivation Manifesto, which if you've been following me, you know that that's a book that I'm reading now. I'm actually not to this page yet, but I was skimming through, and I just thought that this really puts this idea into perspective. So I want to share this with you before I leave you for the day. But it said, most people would feel guilty for destroying someone else's property, yet they wreck the very temple their creator gifted them. I mean, think about it. You would feel horrible if you broke something of your neighbor's. You would feel horrible if somebody gave you an incredible, well thought out gift and you broke it. Or maybe you put it away in the closet and you never took it out. You would feel bad. So why is it that we won't take care of ourselves? We won't take care of that incredible gift that's been given to us.